The United States government is now conducting a worldwide inventory to find out what countries might have highly sophisticated simulation machines, the type of machinery in which one sits inside and literally is trained how to fly them. There is considerable reason to suspect that the use of the cell phones on the planes was not for lack of sophistication, but was in fact by design, essentially leaving a trail of crumbs for U.S. government officials to find out, because ultimately terrorists' success depends upon their being understood and their being found out.
Coming from behind the building.
And if this is religious martyrdom, as many Islamic fundamentalists choose to achieve for their goals, they want it to be known that they're doing this. A variety of other... I'm sorry, John.
No, go right ahead, was not interested.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's this other jet doing? What's this other jet doing? Holy fuck!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus fucking Christ!
Eastern Standard Time, a plane crashes into one of the towers of the World Trade Center in New York. Some 18 minutes later, television viewers across the country watch in astonishment as a jetliner flies right into the second Trade Center tower.
And as you noted, Jim, this has been a target before, back on February 26, 1993.
To attack the World Trade Center that is underway in downtown New York.
Did you hear the explosion from your position?
Yes,
Do you know
we did.
whether or
Matter
not
of
the
fact,
FBI...
we heard it, and because I was just like standing there pretty much looking out the window, I didn't see what caused it or if there was an impact.
So you have no idea right now?
There's another one. Another plane just hit. Right, oh my gosh, another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it.
Whoa!
It's right in the middle of the building.
Holy cow!
Here's the plane. Here's the tape.
Another plane just
coming
hit.
in from what looks like
Another plane just hit. Oh my God, the other tower.
Into the building.
Just ran into the other tower.
Taken out of the building. You say that emergency vehicles are there, understandably so, but of course the major concern is human loss. I mean, do you know if there were many people in the building?
Oh, another one just hit. Something else just hit. A very large plane just flew directly over my building, and there's been another collision. Can you see it? I can see it on the shot. Something else has just been saw a plane circling the building.
We just saw a plane circling the building. A second ago on the shot right before that.
I think there may have been another impact. Can you tell? I just heard another very loud bang and a very large plane that might have been
that as you look at the picture from our chopper now arriving at the scene, Jim Freeman in Hoboken
I came across a guy leaning against the hood of a car, listening to the radio because you heard these first reports come in.
Into, oh my goodness, there's another one.
Suddenly, on the left side of my viewfinder, I saw something
CBC
coming
News has
from behind the
exclusive
building.
new video of the terrorist strike. It includes the sound of the jetliner screaming to its target.
Planes that hit the World Trade Center.
4 different black boxes.
Planes that hit the World Trade Center.
4 different black boxes.
Planes that hit the World Trade Center.
4 different black boxes.
Planes that hit the World Trade Center.
4 different black boxes.
It doesn't get much closer than that. My office kind of collapsed around me. One of my colleagues came rushing along to see if I was okay and dragged me out. And I let him refuse as I was okay and called out myself.
At 6 minutes past 9, as onlookers watched in horror, The second plane.
Turned directly in, but
World Trade Center in New York.
What's this other jet doing? What's this other jet doing?
One more time, you can see.
Holy fuck! 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, a plane crashes at one of the towers of the World Trade Center in New York. Some 18 minutes later, television viewers across the country watch in astonishment as a jetliner flies right into the second Trade Center tower. In Sarasota, Florida, President Bush calls the crashes an apparent terrorist attack and a national tragedy.
I saw this plane. It didn't look like it was out of control at all. It was a medium-sized body plane with engines on both sides just fly right into the building. I thought at first it was a shadow that was going to swoop over top of the building like we've seen in the past, just sitting here in our office. But this plane headed directly for the building. And note, it didn't look like there was any trouble at all with the plane. It didn't swerve at all. It just landed directly in the building. It was like almost like a gray-black color in nature on the plane.
And it seemed as though it just flew right into the building without...
Yeah, like he wanted to fly into the building.
He wasn't trying to avoid the building.
No, this guy swoops directly into the building.
All right, that's what it looked like from one vantage point.
That's from the Empire State Building. Thank you very much.
You got it.
Okay, also to speak with us now, people are checking in from all over, from the Village Penthouse. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but we'll find out. Carl Tendler is joining us. Where are you located?
I'm near Washington Square Park. I live in a penthouse which faces directly the two World Trade Center buildings.
Were you looking outside when this happened?
I heard noise overhead, and I got up to see what it was. It was a low-flying aircraft. It was about 150, 200 feet off my penthouse. He was flying straight ahead, and he pulled up a little bit and went into the just hit the side of the World Trade Center. There was a huge flash. The aircraft looked like he was a DC-3. He was aluminum, no markings, aluminum, and he just flew right into the building. I still can't believe it.
All right, thank you very much. That's what you saw from north. Right? That is
on the subject of money, Congress tomorrow, even though they would publicly
all right, so we're hearing a couple of witnesses who said they saw a plane fly right into the building. Tom Kaminsky in Chopper 880 back with us again.
And we are getting a look at the south side of the building, and certainly there is now
counterintelligence, a whole slew, billions and billions of dollars that just yesterday were not planned to be spent because of what seems trivial in retrospect. The argument that they had over what is a Social Security lockbox and what is a Social Security surplus. Democrats and Republicans alike now no longer constrained by that rhetoric, planning as we speak to start throwing money at national security issues.
The entire area of Lower Manhattan is absolutely going to need to be avoided. For how long, there is absolutely no way to tell. Now, we've gotten a look at least 3 sides of Tower Number 1, and that is the only building...
It's exploding right now, Tommy. We're seeing... Another
Apparently
plane.
that was another plane. We have a witness who we just spoke to a moment ago. We're hearing from Carl Tendler, who was at the Village Apartments in Washington Square. We're trying to bring him on the air.
All right,
that
Carl?
was a second plane that just blew?
Number 1.
It's been another one, Carl.
Yes, he hit in building number 1.
The other building?
Yes, he flew right into it.
Describe exactly what you just saw,
yes,
please.
I saw this jet coming towards the building. He was low. He was about halfway up. And he flew into, it looked like the southeast corner of the building. So building number 2 is now burning.
So that's now either one plane or 2 planes flying into each building.
One aircraft that just hit the south corner. It looked like a twin-engine jet.
That is about what was described, what you described earlier, wasn't it? You who told us.
No, the first one was a DC-3 that hit the first building.
Okay, we're seeing, like, it looks like some kind of sick confetti parade. There is debris flying out of that south tower.
We saw a burst of flames a moment ago, just before we talked with you.
That was the aircraft that just hit building number 1.
Okay, we're going to go back to Tom Kaminsky and Chopper 880. It's been about 20 minutes since the first explosion. The first plane flew into the North Tower.
Jeff,
Tom.
We have gone to the north side of the World Trade Center, so we were shielded from that. But just moments prior to that.
it is not easy to land these kinds of aircraft at very specific locations with accuracy, or to direct them with the kind of accuracy which was deadly in this case.